Hello guys, you're welcome back again to the channel where we create, and I'm in the person of Mr. Humble. And today, guess what we're going to do? We are beginning a new series on how to become a graphic designer. And so if you are a person who wants to know more about graphic designing, then this is the right place. So I want you to subscribe to my channel, like it, like the videos, then share it, comment on what the videos, let me know your problem so that I can address it in time. Okay, so let's get started. This is a video for beginners, people who want to be a graphic designer but do not have any knowledge on it. So this is a beginners tutorial. All right, so when we say a graphic designer, who is a graphic designer? He is a person who combines images, text, shapes to form something like this and this and this and this and this. So as you have seen, these are a work of a graphic designer. So what are some of the benefits of becoming a graphic designer? In this world, in this 21st century, technology has gone up, technology has increased a lot, and so businesses, schools, churches needs people who can design some things for them so that they will use it as an advertising thing, as an advertising material. So your job is to create these things for them. Okay, so there are so many opportunities on the internet for you as a graphic designer. I will make a video on some of the sites, the websites that you can earn money there, okay, as a graphic designer. So to make mention of some, we have Upwork. You can do some work for people, you can get hired, so that when you do, they will pay you monthly and other things. If you want one part-time job or one-time project, you can apply for it. So I'll do video on that too for you to know. Okay, let's get back, okay, to our video. So what are some of the tools that graphic designers use? So we have so many tools that graphic designers use. We have Illustrator, we have CorelDRAW, we have Photoshop. But with our video we are going to learn about the Photoshop. So let's open Photoshop. So when you open Photoshop, this is the window that you are going to see. So you're going to see welcome to Photoshop. Then there is create new, open. Then there are some of the works that some of the works that I've done. So if you have opened it new, you will not see this one. Okay, you will not see anything here. So that is it. So let's create a new project or a new file. Okay, so we go create new. With this button you can access the same command at the file. Okay, when you click on file, then you click on new. Okay, but let's use this one. So click on create new. So another window will appear. This is the new document window. So don't let these things confuse you. Okay, these are just the sheets, okay, the sheet sizes. Okay, we have the default photo size sheet. Okay, then we have other ones that I've used. These are other ones that I've used, and this is a video one, a video sheet. But because we are learning it anew, because we are learning it, let's use the default Photoshop. As time goes on, I will explain some of the. And when you look at the art sign, just be adjacent to the art sign, we have some figure there that is 300. So the 300 is the resolution. Okay, the resolution of your sheet or your work. Okay, so let's use the default one. Then when you look at it, this is the length, the width of your work. The width is the base of your sheet. Okay, and the height is the length of your sheet. Okay, then when we go to here, when you move to this place, we have the orientation. The orientation has to do with whether it should be portrait or landscape. When you look at this guy, you see it is standing. Okay, the sheet is standing, and this is the landscape. This is the landscape. So that is it. Then the resolution is still 300. Okay, I didn't talk about this one. This is the unit that you are going to. So we have so many units. We have the pixel one, centimeters, millimeters. So let's use the inches. Let's use the inches one. Okay, then that is it. So click on create. All right, after clicking on create, this is what you're gonna see. So the white place is the place where you are going to do your work. Okay, where your work will appear. Then we have these. This is the toolbar. Okay, the toolbar. So these are the tools. We have the move tool. Then we have the rectangular marquee tool. Then we have the magnetic lasso tool. We have under them we have other tools. Okay, we are going to take each of them one after the other and we'll explain. But this will be in the next video. Okay. Then we have the select tool. Okay. We have the crop tool. We have so many tools, the brush tool, we have the eraser tool, we have the gradient tool, the dodge, the smart tool, we have the pen tool, and other things. Okay, so we are going to take one after the other and explain it. And when you look at this place is the properties of these tools. Okay, so when I click on the move tool, the properties of the move tool will come. When I click on the select to the rectangular marquee tool, the properties will come. So we will learn more about it. Okay, when we start with each of the tools, explain each of the tools. Okay, then let's move on to this place, this area. So this area we have the layer tab, we have the channel path, channels, and the path. Okay, the layer tab, under the layer tab you will see layers. Okay. One would ask, what is layers? So layers is like a sheet. Okay, a sheet. Okay, so we can put so many sheets together, or we can stack too many sheets together and bond it. Okay, and bond it become one sheet. Okay, so that is the layer. So we can create this button. We use it to create new layer. If you want to create new layer, you just click on it and a new layer will appear. Okay, if you want to delete this layer, you select that layer, then you click on this button, the dustbin. Okay, then it will delete it. Actually, do you want to delete it? Yes, I want to delete it. Then you delete it. Okay, then when we move on to this is a group button. Okay, if you want to group two or more layers together, all right, if you want to group two or more layers together, you use the group button. Okay, so let's do practical on it. Okay, let's create 3 layers. So we have just 1 layer, 2, 3, and if I want to group this, I will select all of them. Okay, so I'm selecting all of them. So if you want to create new group, okay, you will click on it, then you drag it to the button, the group button. Okay, so when you release it, okay, before you can create a group, okay, you see the background, there is a padlock there. So this is preventing us from creating the group. Okay, this will prevent you from creating the group. So before you can do it, just click on it once, then the button will be gone. So when it's gone like that, then you select all of the layers, then you click on it, you hold it, then you drag it to the group button. When you release it, then the group will be created. Have you seen it? Wow, that's very easy. So that is it. So that is how we create a group. So one will ask, where are the layers? The layers are inside this group. So when I click on the arrow here, it will show all of my layers. You see something? Then let's move on to this. Something like this looks like something like an eye, but it's not an eye. Okay, so this allows you to see a layer or hide a layer. Okay, if I want to hide all of these layers, then I'll come to the group layer. Okay, then I'll click on it. All of the layers are hid. Okay, so that is it. So you can see there's nothing here. So this shows that there is nothing here. When you see something like this, it means there's nothing. There's no sheet here. Okay, if you want to bring it back, you just click on that same place, then it will be back. Okay, All right, so that is it. So with Photoshop, we do our work on the layers. Okay, so first let's select the first layer. You see, the first layer is painted with white. You see, that's why you can see white here. But second layer, there is nothing in the second layer, so it is transparent. You can see through. Okay, that's why you didn't see anything, but you saw the white. You see the white color there, but there is nothing showing here. So it's the same with the third layer. The third layer, there's nothing on it, so it is transparent, so you see this. So at the end of the day, you are going to see the white color only. Okay, so that the top are the ones that will show. So this layer will show first before this one, before the last one. So that is how it is. Okay, so that is how it's going to be. It again. If you want to rename the layer, if you want to rename a layer, you just double click on the name of the layer. Let me go back. If you want to rename the layer, you just double click on the name of the layer. So you double click 1, 2, then you type the name that you want to give it to your layer. So let's say new, then you hit on enter, and that is it. You have renamed your layer. All right, so that is okay. Because of time, I'll end here. In our next video, we are going to take one of the tools at a time. Okay, we are going to take each tool at a time, then we explain what it is, what does it do, and how we can use them in our work. Okay.